Hey guys, today I'm reviewing some amazing watches that are not mine, but they are from Glenn. So as you can see, they are from the Hydromax series. I think they are very beautiful, especially if you just the build quality and the different kind of colors they have. So Invicta produced those Hydromaxes in different kind of colors. Here we have 4. They are all stainless steel, but we have here 4 colors. The one with the black bezel, rosé golden bezel, with the blue bezel, and with a silver bezel. And also, as you can see, 4 different dials. Let me show you first this one. So this is the black with the black bezel and the black dial. And you can see directly it has a very thick glass. You can see it's on the top of the case. So it's a very thick watch. So this watch is 28mm thick, so it's a very thick watch. But you can see the glass, it magnifies the dial. So Glenn has different kind of colors, and I will just show you them all. Maybe let's go from left to right. But you can see, so this one is with just with silver sunburst dial. But you can see also on the back you have an engraving with a skeletonized head, and there's an engraving on the crown with the reserve logo, and also on the helium velvet. So that's something when you go diving. So this one is the Ocean Voyager Hydromax, as you can see, with a wave pattern dial. I think that's a really beautiful version of the Hydromax. Really like the patterns on the dial, make it a little bit more special. But anyway, that one is also limited because it's an Ocean Voyager, and most time they are limited. So very nice one. So, and when I put them on my wrists, you can see that the thickness of the glass, you will see that it's really present. It is a watch that is really present on the wrist. It's not a small watch. So with its 28mm thickness, it's a very thick watch, but it's also a very big watch. It's 52mm in the diameter, so it's a really watch that is present on your wrist, and you cannot put it under the cuff, so it's always visible. So most time when you wear this watch, people will see it and they can talk about it. So you will get a lot of attention with something like this, especially if you choose colors that are very very bright and colorful. It will be more present. So Glenn has some neutral Hydromax watches with just stainless steel in different colors, but you have also with hydroplated Hydromax, so with all kind of colors. You know, the hydroplating, they put pictures on the watch, so it will be only more present. One thing I like about the watch is it's really it's well made. The quality is there, especially when it's about the case. The glass is flame fusion crystal, so flame fusion crystal is a mix between mineral glass and sapphire. You can also say it's mineral glass with a sapphire coating on the top. So the Invicta Hydromax has a unidirectional bezel. So in the inside you have a Swiss quartz movement. In the past, when you have an older Hydromax, you can find sometimes on eBay some Swiss-made Hydromax watches, but nowadays they are not Swiss-made, but they do has Swiss quartz movement inside. So the diameter is 52mm, And I love that chapter ring, so it's also with the GMT hands. And luck to luck, it is 62 millimeters and 28 millimeters thick, so it's a very thick watch, and you can see that directly it's a very thick present watch. But if you want to replace the bracelet, you need a 24 millimeter bracelet. So if you decided to put it on a leather strap, you need a 24 millimeter, so a very wide strap. But also, if you consider to put it on the strap, I would advise you to not to order it online, because you need with this kind of heavy watch, you really need a very thick leather strap. So I will not advise you to just order something, because maybe you get a very thin leather strap and that cannot hold this weight. So that's something to consider. So as you can see on the dial, they can go 300 meters underwater. So it's really a diver watch. So you can wear this one also with your diving suits, because it has a bracelet that you can adjust. So you can make it wider or smaller. So that's also really handy with this one. So another thing about the movement of this one. So the movement is a Ronda 512.24 movement. So it's a Swiss movement with a GMT hand. So you have also the possibility to put on another time zone. So if you travel a lot, you can put the hand on another zone that you travel very often to. So my end verdict on this watch is, if you're looking for a bold watch, a watch that is visible, and if you want to have a watch that you will get attention with, I think this is definitely a piece that will give you attention and that is visible on your wrists. The downside of this watch is it's maybe for a lot of people, especially with smaller wrists, it's just too big. It's also heavy. So if you don't like heavy watches and your wrist is just too small, it's definitely not your kind of piece. Maybe. And also one small thing is that I think with the heavy case, the bracelet is not, it's a little bit flimsy for the heft of the watch. So, but for the rest, I think the quality of the watch is okay. The finishing of the watch is amazing, and you can find them very cheap. So I think the cheapest will go around $100, and they can go up to 200, maybe 300 when it's not in the sale. But you can buy them very cheap. So that's a very good thing. So I think it's this is my review of this watch. So if you like, give it a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. So, and don't forget to put on the bell icon, so maybe you don't miss anything in the future. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Is it so hard to let you go?